Welcome to Okon Bros. This is Eric.
And I am Michael. We have a fantastic guest with us tonight.
The one and only
Mama Okon. And our dad's there too. You just can't see him.
Yeah, actually, when I threw out the garbage, I saw him today.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like I went like that. It was one of those.
Our mother is
We got Tim here. Howdy, folks, from beautiful Kansas City. I hope everyone is safe tonight, as it appears turmoil may be on the menu for many areas tonight, especially in Louisville.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's a crazy decision, but it was expected, and we just go Chiefs.
We got Sharon,
my honey.
We got Chrissy. What's up, Chrissy?
Nice picture, Chrissy.
So three people.
Lauren and Cap.
You know, I knew Lauren was going to be on tonight. I have to tell you that.
How'd you know that?
I don't know, but I have to just say this. Lauren, do you know anybody named Wilson with a name like Wilson? Because when I was walking, I said, Lauren's going to come on. And I said, and the name Wilson popped up. Lauren, do you know anybody named Wilson? Can you comment?
Lauren, right back.
We got bunch of people saying hello. What's up, Bill? What's up, Anthony?
Oh, hi, everybody.
What's up, Matt?
Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Jane.
Yeah.
Hello, D.
Do you on?
I do.
She does, Lauren. Okay. Yeah, because is it your grandfather? I'm sorry. But you know what? Eric knows where I was. And it happened in that room. I said to Eric, I have to go somewhere before.
Just for everyone's frame of reference here, our mother is a practicing medium, and she's been
practicing is the key word.
Yeah, practicing medium, and we figured she'd try and stretch her muscles out a little bit here, do some working out.
My medium muscles. Right? When we say practicing, I'm a newbie.
What's up, Arthur?
From Myrtle Beach.
Friend's brother. And he's passed. Lauren, he passed.
What's up, Carl?
Hey, Carter.
Carter as fuck.
We weren't going to be cursing there, Michael.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Right. We weren't supposed to curse, but I mean, every time Carter comes on, it's Carter as fuck.
So, how's everyone doing today?
Everyone's having a good week. Happy hump day, everybody.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay, Lauren, he's around you. Did he know about your event that's coming up? I'm not going to be public about it, but did he know about that special event that's coming up?
We should get Lauren on.
Are you freaking out, Lauren? Because I'm freaking out.
Eric, get Lauren on. Email her. Lauren, email Eric. Eric.Okon@blsco.com. Email him, and we'll get you live right now with Phyllis. You just put it to the world, Eric. Yeah, you're going to get so much spam now.
It's all right. Yeah, Lauren, email me, and I'm going to reply back with a link.
And you'll join us on the podcast live. This is incredible.
We'll do a few people.
How like Wilson? Really? Really? Like it's working.
I was around the corner, Michael. In the front of that.
That's practicing. You aren't a professional. I'm trying to figure out how a degreed physician is still practicing. That concerns me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. No, she's not practicing. She's a medium.
What's up, Lucy?
Hey, Lucy. Lucy from Royal.
You know Lucy, Mom.
Yeah, of course I know Lucy. I can't see. I need glasses.
Put on your glasses, Mother, on your head.
No, but those are for far away. I don't like the ones that are close.
Hey, Travis.
Hello, Travis.
Welcome to the show.
No, he wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know. Well, he knows now.
Let me check my email here.
Lauren, do you have a grandfather who passed?
Wait, hold up, Ma.
Yeah. She may be freaking out. I know I'd be freaking out.
If she doesn't want to join, it's fine. But
yeah, Lauren, if you don't want to join, don't email me. It's fine. I'll keep an eye out for my email.
I feel an older energy.
We got Kevin. We got from
what's up, Kevin?
Hilton Head.
Kevin, thanks for posting on my Facebook. I appreciate that.
That's pretty funny, Tim. According to my motorcycle helmet, I'm not a medium. I'm a triple.
That's all right. I'm an extra large too.
It's like medium is like a euphemism for psychic, right? Like if we
that too.
If we said psychic, it would be like, oh, like a cheesy psychic. Medium is like
They use the term light workers now. That's what they're
light workers.
That's what that's the
not a fan of that.
All the lessons that I'm taking, all the classes. That's what they call them, is light workers.
What do you think, people? Should psychics be called psychics, mediums, or light workers, or large mediums?
Who are believers? Who are non-believers?
That's a good question. Yeah.
So let's start there. Who believes in mediumship? Who believes that there is an afterlife, and who doesn't believe? No, like
no hate,
no hate, and no criticism.
Yeah, no hate, no criticism.
Yeah, and if you don't believe, that's great.
What's up, A Celeb?
That's Rob, bro.
Yeah, I know. What's up, Rob?
Rob from Toronto. Hey, Sharon.
What's up, Sharon?
Everyone, we're talking.
Rob is a believer.
Total believer, yes.
Yeah.
Willie believes.
Yeah.
And let's see who else.
And for people that don't believe, like, come on the show and say you don't believe.
It's fine.
I'm going to try and.
Well, what is believing? Like, you kids were brought up in a household. It wasn't like it was indoctrinated. Like, what happened to you that you believe? Like, in other words,
when we were sacrificing goats, I was going to say sacrificing virgins, but that just this is a PG. This is a PG rated podcast.
We got Sharon believes. Bill believes in heaven. Chrissy believes.
Yeah.
Anthony believes.
Anthony's a believer.
Tim, I don't know if I believe or not. I have not really had a reading. Well, maybe we can change that tonight.
Email Eric. Maybe he'll come on the show. Eric.Okon@blsco.com. Mom, I don't know if you feel anything on Tim.
I think they should be called oracles.
Oracles.
That's amazing,
Matrix.
Jonathan.
Phyllis is an oracle, dude. Matrix.
She is like that grandmother. Have a cookie.
Yeah.
Was that from Matrix?
Yeah.
I actually did a reading for Jonathan one day. I called.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to download anything, Lauren. You just click the link and you should be able to join. You just need a webcam.
You can do it on your phone, Lauren.
What's up, Marilyn?
Marilyn does not believe. Or if she does believe, she gets all freaked out. Mark believes.
Yeah.
What's up, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
We sure do.
Nikki's with Hess, everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Hess.
Bigger.
Carl
Carl believes.
Yeah.
Chrissy has never had a reading.
Really?
Who here have I read? Because there's a lot of people here that I've read.
What does she see the future of travel industry?
I don't see the future. I connect with the other side. I don't see.
You've been pretty accurate. No. This is actually like you're very accurate with future predictions. You've been scarily accurate. I will tell you a real quick story. We were sitting in our office. This was back when we were in Bethpage, and my mom's like, "There's going to be a plane crash." Just like that. There's going to be a plane crash. Watch out for it. Didn't know what that meant. Literally.
Anthony says Marilyn believes in ring dings.
So do I.
The goddess, the ring ding goddess. So hold on. So a week later, a plane crashed in Stillwell Fields right outside the high school, and my mom said there was going to be a plane crash. Coinky dink? I don't know.
Hello, Merlinda.
Thanks, Merlinda.
Thank you, Merlinda.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Lauren, I sent you the email, so come on. We got we have Ashley here.
What's up, Ashley? Ashley, you can't make fun of us because Mama's on tonight.
You gotta take it easy on us, Ashley.
Mama's gonna kick your ass.
Some say the industry has died. No, I think the industry is going through a resurgence, and everything is going to be fine. People are going to travel again. I just want to say,
Eric,
for the record,
you're not a psychic, bro.
I'm not a psychic. I mean, it's intuition.
You're not an oracle,
We survived the plague as a species. We're going to survive COVID-19.
What is
everything's going to be okay?
Nobody wants your opinion.
Go ahead, Mom.
What does the oracle say?
There's going to be a lot of reinvention. What the way we did things before, there's going to be before COVID and after COVID. The way we did things before, it's going to be different. People are not going to be traveling as, I want to use the word frivolously, because that's the only way I could describe it. So they're going to be more when they. Oh, don't
keep talking, Ma. Keep talking.
All right, I have Lauren here. We're going to welcome Lauren to the show.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. Guys.
Long time no see. How are you?
Yes, long time no see.
How's you literally we're good. You literally you don't look pregnant at all. You look amazing.
I don't.
Isn't on anyone to.
Mom, her picture was the kid. Her picture's Maverick. Okay, her profile picture's Maverick.
That was my next question. It's a boy, right? It is a boy.
Yes, I'm naming him with the middle name after my father.
That's
that's why I'm like, I've been feeling like a lot of vibes. I found my dad's necklace a couple of days ago.
Lauren.
Hold on, Lauren. Wait.
Let Phyllis read you.
Who worked with stone? Who was a stonemason or a carpenter? Who was like a handy? Who worked in construction?
He does still currently, but it's my cousin that took over my uncle's business.
Okay, so your uncle, do you have a William? Is there a William who passed?
I think there is there. Yeah.
Yeah, if not, write it down and ask your mom because she'll know. Yeah, I did feel your father, but whoever was coming through was coming through in like overalls, like the bib, the overalls, like a carpenter, like almost with a ruler hanging off of the side. Like he could even be in plumbing or something, but it was definitely somebody who works in construction or with their hands, something like that. But
my mom's boyfriend just passed away like 2 weeks ago.
All right. So he worked in that's who it is because I just got the chills. Did he have very dark hair, like black hair?
At one point, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because he's showing me he's saying I've got luxurious black hair, like tons of think Samson and Delilah, like he's got a ton of dark hair.
My father at one point too. The both of them did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone. Do you know the name Ray? Or Raymond? Is there a Ray or a Raymond? Like an R name, could be Renaud, like an R name that is not like a normal name. Like in other words, it's like a little bit of a stretch. But do you have someone?
I could.
Write it down. Write it down. Your grandmother has passed?
I don't want to distract from this, but Bill's interview came out today, Mom, with you, and you read Bill after the interview, and Dougie said Bill was completely freaked out.
He was beside himself.
You read Bill Faith, Mom? You read Bill Faith?
At the end, I did an interview with him, and at the end, they said, "Oh, by the way, who's so and so?" If I remember, because I don't remember. As soon as I do it, I forget it. And he was like, "What?" He was a total non-believer, and then I started saying things, and he sort of couldn't believe. Lauren, I'm seeing a ladder. Did someone work with a ladder or maybe even fall from a roof? Did someone fall from a roof? Do you have someone who they died? It was a work incident?
No, not that I know of.
Write it down and ask.
Okay.
I'm seeing people on a roof, like they're working on a roof, and I see that ladder, like a metal ladder going up to a roof.
I did have a grandmother that passed away, though, to answer your question prior. I had two grandmothers that passed away. One of them I met, the other one I did not.
Did one of them have a name that started with an H? Helen, Helena, or Elena? Like that Eileen, Helene, Arlene. It could be a name like that, but that kind of a sound. Don't tell me what it is.
I don't know. I don't know their name. I only know one name. I don't know the other ones.
Okay, write it down and ask, because I get a call afterwards, usually like, "Oh my God, you can't believe it. This was..." So just write it down.
Okay.
Your father is showing me a blue rattle. So he's aware of the baby. He's showing me like a blue rattle that he's rattling the baby. And he has the sweetest smile, Lauren. He put his hand over his heart and he said, "I'm satisfied." So I don't know if that's the way he spoke to you or if that has meaning to you, but he's showing me, he's putting his hand on his heart and he's going, "My little girl, I'm so satisfied." I think he's saying, "I kind of waited long enough for this." So I don't know if that means anything to you. Did he want a grandchild for a long time?
A long, long time.
Okay, he's showing me a ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ball has meaning for him that he would have played with the child. So when you see your son rolling a ball, know that he's rolling it back to him. The baby's going to be laughing and he's going to say he can't wait to tickle his toes.
Oh my God.
He will be there with you. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's really excited about it.
I know that he would be because he never got to meet any of his grandchildren either. So, a lot of the times my nephews go through
Does he have
weird things.
Three grandsons? Are there three grandsons?
As of right now, yeah. No, there's actually 4 right now.
Well, there's going to be 4. He's showing me that there's 3. So there's 4 altogether now with yours, or it's
No, mine's going to be the 5th.
okay. Oh, so a 3 with one family and another one with another family. Why would he show me 3? So there's 3 with one.
My sister, 1, 2, 3. She has 3, and then my sister has 2.
Right. So she's got a boy and a girl, or a boy and a girl, and the other one has 3 boys.
All boys on that side.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he's showing me the 3.
My sister was supposed to have a boy and lost the baby a while ago. So that's probably what it was about too. At one point, that was the 3rd one.
That was the 3rd one. What he's telling me is he has that boy. Did she have a name for that boy? Don't tell me what it was. Did she have a name for that boy?
I think she did, yeah.
He's with her. He's with your father has him. Like he has him. Any of the kids have like a birthmark? Like, like a birthmark maybe on their tush, or like a little mark on their like any of the kids, when they were born, you notice when you were diapering them, they have a little mark, like a little birthmark, small one.
My nephew does.
He kissed that child before he came here. That is the mark of your father. He kissed that baby before he came. So tell your sister that he kissed that baby right on that mark, and he, he's showing me on the tush, like on the outer thigh, like there's a little mark. And I'm sick because one of my grandchildren has one on the inside of her thigh. So he's showing me that mark, but placing it differently. So he's showing me that mark. So he definitely, one of the kids have a name like Daryl or Darian, or like with a D name? Who has a D name? Darian, Daryl, it could be David. Nobody has that D name. Write it down and ask.
Okay.
Write it down and ask.
It could have been the past one. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, let us know though. Let us know.
Yeah, send us an email if you can.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
The grandmother that you knew, did she used to make you something that was specific for you, like it was special, that when you came you knew you were going to eat this one thing, like it was a special meal between you and her, or a special treat, like, I don't know, an ethnic kind of food that you knew that when you were going to come over, grandma was making that, like, come here, going to, make something special. Like, did she show you pasta, that she rolled pasta?
She could have. By the time I met her, she already had dementia.
So okay, so she showed me rolling pasta. So I usually take that it was a special thing between the two of you. So she was a good cook, though.
From what I know of, yeah, my mom said perfect, just like her.
Yeah,
that was all the time.
Who's the S name? A female with an S name? Sarah, Sally. There's an S name for a female. A lot of times you don't think of it because you're thinking specifically that you want to hear from certain people. So just write it down. A female with an S name.
She wouldn't be family related, but she's still alive. She's Saria.
Saria,
one of my best friends.
Okay. Did she lose a parent?
No, but we both lost similar family members.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm feeling that she suffered a loss. Is there a relative by the name of Rose? One of your grandparents? Yeah.
My friend Saria's grandmother's name was Rose.
Okay, so that is for Saria then.
Oh my God.
Okay, so her grandmother is Rose, and she passed on. So,
correct.
Oh yeah, she's giving me the chills. She's calling out to Saria.
I have to tell her to listen to this.
Yeah. Does she do rosary beads? Would Rose have been famous for rosary beads? Like, would she?
Yeah, she used to have them hanging up in her house when we went there.
Telling me rosary beads that she's she says, tell Saria it wouldn't hurt to do the rosary once in a while.
That's right, Donna.
So,
wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Talk about
I have the chills right now.
Oh yeah, that means she's walking through you.
I have to tell her to email you because she's been looking for somebody to try to help her out a little bit. Because
there you go. So tell her
it's $5,000, Lauren. You could send the check directly. We are charging you for this.
We're in a pandemic, damn.
Okay.
We can't afford anything.
That's why we're charging $5,000 a reading.
We ain't making money.
We're doing this out of the goodness of our heart.
No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
No,
you could send the cash. Eric, put my address on the screen. You could send the cash directly to my house.
Why don't you
perfectly
just
okay.
download Cash App? We'll just do it.
That's
that
fine.
way.
You could Apple Pay me. It's perfectly fine. I'll make sure Phyllis gets a piece of it. But I'm
All right, so
I'm the
we have
manager.
Mom. Do you have anything else? Because we have Tim coming on, which I'm curious about this because
Okay.
we've never met Tim. Unless there's anything else for Lauren.
Lauren, good luck.
Tell Saria her grandmother says she is not alone and that she should stop worrying. She feels very alone, like she's got heavy burdens on her shoulder, like this. She's being weighed down and pulled into the earth. And her grandmother wants her to know she is not alone. She's right next to her. If she can take a deep breath, maybe she'll catch a whiff of her perfume, because she says, I am right there. And she says, tell her to go and find a little peace with the rosary, that when she's feeling her world kind of like imploding, she should go to those rosaries and know that her grandmother is watching out for her.
Okay.
Okay. Good
Lauren,
luck.
I'll tell her.
Good luck with Maverick.
Thank you.
We say mazel. Okay. So good luck.
It's gonna be fun.
Bye, Lauren.
I'm not looking forward to it.
It's
Ready or not, Lauren?
He's coming.
I know, but I'm in a mess, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, oh, just don't do it, Lauren. You don't
Yeah,
have
make sure
anything
you
else
get the
going on.
what are they thinking where they stick the needle in the back? What is that?
Epidural.
Epidural. Sharon, we were like, nah, it's gonna be natural. We don't need the epidural. She's like, give me the epidural. So I'm just
I
saying.
find out tomorrow, though, the definite date, because I am going for a C-section.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So they're gonna,
So-
you'll be numb from the waist down. Oh, from the
Yeah.
chest down.
So
Good.
I'll find out either November 6th or 9th.
Yeah, you'll be numb from the neck up also after he comes. That's it. It's like,
Ugh,
Good
I already
luck,
want
Lauren.
it out. I'm
Good
hot.
luck, Lauren.
I can't deal.
Good luck, Lauren.
Bye.
Thank
Be
you,
good.
guys. Nice
Bye bye. Nice
Sharon.
seeing you. That was amazing, Ma.
yeah.
So now we're gonna have
What's
Tim.
interesting is how the friend's grandmother piggybacked.
Crazy.
Wanted
Crazy.
wanted
What's up, Tim? Man, Tim, you do have a big head. You weren't kidding. I'm teasing. I'm
Hold on, I
teasing.
just want to say for the record, we don't we've never met Tim.
Until
So
now.
like Lauren, we have met. Lauren worked for us, but we obviously didn't know anything about Lauren's past. We certainly didn't know of a friend's grandmother.
I'm going on Tim's Facebook now to send messages to Mom about what she should be. No, okay, I shouldn't.
I don't want. You know what? But Tim, right away, I'm getting a grandfather. Do you have a grandfather that passed?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm getting fishing. Was fishing his like? Did you ever go fishing with him?
Not that I recall.
Okay, but did he fish? Because I'm getting him in the fish.
Not that I recall.
Okay, I'm getting him with a fisherman hat and with a fishing rod, and he's standing right behind you. Do you have somebody who passed with the letter B, the initial B? Write it down because you may.
Not that I can think of. No.
Did you lose a cousin? Somebody like who would have been your age?
I've had a cousin that I don't talk to anymore. Actually, two cousins that I don't talk to anymore. And one of them did have a name that started with a B. When I say he's my age, he's 8 years younger than me. We never hung out or anything like that.
But it doesn't matter. Over there, it's different. But they're both on this point. They haven't crossed over.
Yeah,
This cousin
as far as I know, yes, he is alive and well.
Did this cousin lose a mother?
Not that I am aware of.
So there's a female connected with him, an older female. So it could be a grandmother. But I'm definitely getting, I definitely get the father, the grandfather connection with you, but I get a female connection with him with the B name.
Okay. No, I mean, the only grandparents that I know of his were both my grandparents, and they've both passed away, and there's no B anywhere in their names, in either one of their names.
But his name starts with a B.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting that like your grandmother is aligning with him and your grandfather's aligning with you. So there's a schism in the family. There was a schism in the family.
Oh yeah, for years. So my family, my mom and whatnot. We do not talk to her brother or anyone associated with that side of the family at all.
Did it have to do with the grandparents passing?
Yes.
Was there a problem with the house? Like there was property or something where there was a fight over property, division of property?
There was, once grandmother's house was sold, that was the end of the relationship, if you will. But the grandmother did own a business, which actually is in the same industry that Eric, Michael, we're all in, ground transportation industry. And the son, my uncle, wanted nothing to do with it. So, and his name happens to be Bruce.
Oh my
There's
God.
There's the B. So they're calling out to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's the B name. Because I'm feeling now that's the B name. Who's a baker? Is there anyone who's a baker or works with bread?
I eat a lot of bread, but I mean, that's how I'm from.
This is somebody who works with like either bread or delivering bread or sandwiches, or they're in that kind of an industry?
So I'm actually sitting in a restaurant right now, and the idea is that I am to do deliveries on Tuesday and Wednesday evening.
Wow.
In the past, it's actually a wine bar. These are all the wine lockers behind me.
Right.
In the past, I have worked in the pizza industry where I've delivered, pizzas.
They're showing me dough or bread or delivery. It's definitely a food delivery. Your grandfather's kind of laughing about that, and you're doing that now? You're doing the deliveries now?
Yeah, right now for about another hour, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have clients in the car, so you're doing that. And in other words, it's supplementing the income now, right?
Something like that. I wouldn't say there's necessarily income, but
no, but it's your grandfather's really happy. He's saying that what you're doing is you're maximizing your assets to work in a terrible time. But he's saying it's going to end. And he's telling you you're very worried about it. And he's telling you don't worry about it. Was this the grandfather who was in the car industry?
Yeah, he was, yes.
He's showing me tires. So he's showing me the tires on the road, and he says it's going to get back on the road again. Do you have a bus? Do you have a bus? Or you do have a bus? Or a van?
Yeah, a little 14 passenger one, yeah.
Yeah, he's showing me. He says it's going to come back. He says hold tight. He says, oh, I'm getting the chills from him. He's making me verklempt. He's saying hold tight, because this is a message for, he says, tell your sons too. He's a nice man. He's a generous man. And he's saying, hold tight. It's going to end for all of us. He says, we have to get through it. He says, it's kind of foggy now. It's kind of like you're driving in bad weather, and you're going to drive through bad weather, and you're going to come through, and there's going to be sunshine on the end. So somebody had asked, we're hearing it from them. At least I'm hearing it from him. Is there a C name? Do you have somebody with a C name like Charles?
His wife's name, my grandmother, was Constance.
Okay, I'm seeing the C. Are you named for your grandfather? Was his name Tim too?
No.
You're named for somebody though?
I am a junior, yes.
You are a junior. Yeah, he told me.
I am a junior. It's I'm named for my father.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but your father's here.
And it's funny with the C thing. If I was not born a male, a boy, my name would have been Candace or Candy.
Right. Yeah. No, he told me there's a C, but he did say to me that you were named for somebody, so I assumed it was him. But he said we're going to get through it, and he says, this is what he says, the best advice. He's kind of like he's not a kidder. He's like gives you all his attention, and he's saying, think out of the box. He says, you're smart, think out of the box. Don't be afraid. He says, fear is going to really, it's what's going to trip you up. And he used to call you son? Like he'd say, son, don't let this get to you, or don't.
I don't think so, but
that's how he's coming.
Admittedly, he passed about 20 years ago when I was 16. So when I was 16, so, but say that.
Did he walk with a cane or a limp?
Not really, but I mean, as he got
He's
older,
showing
his health did age. His daughter, my mother, walks with a cane.
Oh my
showing me
god.
a cane. So is who
And
has
it's
the
really
name?
and here's the really bizarre thing is that you were talking with Lauren about epidurals, and my
Yeah.
mother is going in for an epidural tomorrow that has absolutely nothing to do with pregnancy. It has to do with severe
It's a
pain that she has in
yeah,
her
it's
back. So yeah,
yeah.
that's really weird.
Who has the M name, like Marianne or Marie? Who's the M?
That would be my brother's daughter, my niece.
Okay. All right. She's about 7 or 8.
Let's see here. She's what, 18 months?
Oh, so she's a baby. She's a little
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You got it wrong, Ma. You can leave now.
Well, I got the name.
But what else do you see about this M name? Because I'm very curious where this is going.
Feeling like your mother's name starts with an M. That's what I'm feeling like. They're directing me to your mother or somebody related to your mother. There's an M name.
No, my mom's name is Karen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You
So,
shouldn't tell
sorry.
me. Then I can't validate it that they're giving me. I like to make them work for the information.
Okay.
But your father did show me the cane. So that could either, like I said, I saw like older shoes with it, but it could be related to your mother too.
Okay.
We haven't found it yet, Lakeisha.
Keisha, we tried. We even like made an obstacle course and she beat it in the backyard. So like, no, like
video games. I'm sorry.
yeah, she's not good at.
But I'm really curious with that M name that you said is 7 or 8 years old. What are you seeing there?
I just heard they did say there was an M name, and I did hear 7 or 8. Is that a little boy? Is that a little boy, a 7 or 8 year old boy?
No.
It's a girl. Is there a little boy on the other side? Has a child passed? No.
No, not that I know of.
Yeah. Write it down and ask your mom.
Okay.
If, mom or dad, if they know of any small kids who have, gone over to the other side. But that's I did get the M name, and they did say 7 or 8. I did feel that age group because they showed me. I write books, and they showed me my Captain No Beard book. That's not a shameless plug.
Now I have to ask, did they say specifically years, 7 or 8 years?
No, I just saw 7 or 8 flash. So what I do, Tim, is I just report what I see. I'm just a channel. So like whatever I see, I have no skin in the game. I just report what I see. That's it. And then I try to find the place to plug it in to apply to you because I don't know you and I don't know anything about you.
Tim, is there a problem with the niece who's 18 months? Is everything okay?
Not with the niece, no.
Yeah.
But
is there a child who can't walk? Is there a child who's on crutches or in a bed? They just showed me a child that's going through a health crisis.
My sister-in-law was admitted to the hospital on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She is 7 months pregnant.
Oh,
and
okay.
They were concerned about her possibly having to deliver early.
Yeah.
And she is currently on bed rest.
She'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Eric came 6 weeks early, and look at him. Go ahead, Eric.
Oh my God.
I'm a baby Huey, so.
Yeah.
So with the big head, I was actually less than 1 hour shy of being a full 7 weeks late. So when I was born, I was, smoking cigars, twirling, I was singing show tunes. Yeah.
Michael, like Eric was 6 weeks early, so she'll be gonna get through it, no problem. And is she the M name? She's your sister-in-law is the M.
I don't know if they've decided a name. The sister-in-law does not have an M name, no, but I don't know if they're
There's definitely there was an M name associated with the family. Was somebody a fireman? Is there a fireman in the family?
No.
Going back, like a great grandfather, somebody with policeman or a fireman, somebody in a uniform.
Not in the family, no.
Okay, but a friend. There's a family friend, like somebody who is close with the family.
Yes.
I'm seeing a fireman, like an old fashioned, they wore those flat hats, it's like from the 40s, or that's how I'm seeing. Did he have an H name? Herman, Henry, a name like with an H on it?
No, but
Is
if
another
you
Henry?
no, but if you were to have someone of say Spanish origin pronounce it, it would have an H sound.
Oh, like Jaime or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm hearing the H. And he was the fireman, right?
Yeah. I mean, he
Yeah.
was not Latino or Spanish or anything like that, but
His name was but was with an H, and he was a fireman. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
passed. Yeah, did he pass?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's honestly that person I do not know. I would not be surprised if he has passed.
Oh, okay. So you don't know, but I'm getting the H and a fireman. So ask around, see if somebody in the family or if it's that friend. I'm getting that there's an H and a fireman. So
Yeah, I mean his first name started with a J.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean that's
But
and he was a neighbor when I was growing up.
But it could be like a J, like Jorge. It sounds like an H, like one of
I
those.
heard an H, Michael. I heard definitely an H.
No, but like the J is silent.
Yeah. Oh, like Jaime. Oh, Jorge.
Jorge.
Oh, yeah, that has an H sound, but I definitely heard the H. But your grandfather gave you a beautiful message, and he told you, like I said, don't worry, hold on to that. Like when you feel yourself getting nervous, remember that your grandfather's. He says do you have a tattoo, a memorial tattoo?
No.
Somebody has a memorial tattoo of your grandfather?
Not
Nobody?
that I know of.
Somebody who has an angel on their shoulder, a tattoo.
Possibly my sister-in-law, but she never knew him.
Yeah, well, I just see an angel on a shoulder. So,
but it may also be my uncle or anyone in his family, because again, I mean, it's
Tim, find out all this information and email Eric back, because we want to see if there really were validations, and we'll talk about this on the next podcast, because I'm really curious to know who had an angel tattoo, right?
Yeah. But it is. I mean, the fact that you connected something with my grandfather is weird, because as a little kid, he was the only one. I came out 7 weeks late and cried and wailed for the first 9 months. He was the only one that would get me to shut up. And that was my holding me.
Do you know the little candies, like they're butterscotch candies? Did he used to give you butterscotch candies? He's showing me butterscotch candies. Like
Werther's original was a common thing around their home. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. He's showing me, like he's saying, I used to shut.
Like, why didn't she say Tic Tacs, guys?
Yeah. No,
why didn't she say Snickers bars or Lifesavers?
No, they showed me where he's showing me that he used to keep them in his pocket, to shut the kids up when they were like noisy, or like he would just walk around with the treats in his pocket. But he showed me the Werthers,
Yeah.
Tim,
it's funny, Eric, that you brought up the Lifesavers, because my grandmother would bring the roll of Lifesavers, but they were the butter rum flavor, which are kind of like butterscotch. So
yeah, I definitely see butterscotch. So that's really funny.
No, Werther's original was a big deal for him. And it's funny because now the fishing thing, I never went fishing with him, but I did spend some considerable amount of time when we had a family piece of property that had a creek that ran through it.
Yes,
we would swim.
Oh my God.
Right.
We would swim and shoot fireworks into the creek, and
Yeah.
Like,
come
guys,
out with leeches.
Just for your frame of reference here, it's not always clear the way things come through. We went to go see a psychic, and they were showing us a piano, and he's showing me work and a piano. And guys, what was he showing us? He was showing us Steinway Street.
Right.
So it comes through. It comes through in different ways. Our office is located on Steinway Street in Astoria. So, and that specific psychic was equating it with that type of a message. So so like when someone tells you fishing, going to a creek could be something that is relatable to that, but my mom may be seeing a fish, so she's going to equate it to fishing, but it could be something to do with playing by a creek.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's what it was.
Like outdoors, camping, that kind of, he showed up in a rowboat.
Tim, you could plunder those bottles of wine and just mail it to us as a payment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
I have a surprise guest here, someone we haven't seen in a while. So Tim,
go Chiefs, man. Thank you
Thank you very much
for coming on. We appreciate you listening.
Thank you. I will see what I can find out as far as the angel tattoo, and see if the 7 or 8 month fetus, if you will, if they have a name for it.
Oh my God, Mom! You said 7 or 8, and that's 7 or 8 months.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering if it was specific with the years or because it's due in November, and she's it's about 6 weeks early, so it's 7, 8 months. That's where it's the.
Is it a boy?
I was very curious about that.
Is she having a boy?
No.
She's having it's either one or the other. I'm pretty bad at that, right, Michael?
50%.
50%. Yeah, no, but it's going to be fine. I'm telling you from experience, she's going to be fine.
Okay.
Tim, keep in touch, my man.
Thank you
for coming on.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Be safe, man.
See you later. Bye-bye.
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 Man, Ma. That was amazing.
Hi.
Connie!
Oh my God! Hi!
Oh my God, Connie!
He's in the room already. Your father is here. Yeah, no, he is here already. But Connie, you were the first person I read about 15 years ago. How long ago? Your mom is gone 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
And she showed up with your uncle. Do you remember that?
20 years ago? You're like,
Yeah.
I remember yesterday.
Yeah, because I remember it because it was the first time I had seen like a person who had passed. Your mother and your uncle were trailing behind you. It was your mother's brother, I think. I assumed it was your mother's brother, but I said to you, that was the first time it happened. I never realized that this was going to become a thing. But who passed from the heart, Connie? Who passed with a heart attack, like that? Who passed from the heart?
My mom passed from the heart.
No, it's not your mom.
Not my mom?
You had an aunt. Did she pass from the heart? You had an aunt that used to go visit?
My aunt that passed from the heart.
You lived upstate? Did she pass from the heart?
No.
I'm getting somebody, an older female who passed from the heart. Do you have somebody named Marie?
I had an Aunt Marie. Yeah.
You had an Aunt Marie. This Aunt Marie. Did she wear red nail polish? Was she known for her nail polish? You don't remember?
No, I was little. I don't remember. No.
She's saying, what's this? She's getting annoyed. She says, I got to remember for something other than food. Was she like big with the food?
I don't remember her. I remember her, but like I was young. I was like maybe in my teens.
Who's
so
the R name?
Remember.
Who's the R name that passed? Ralph? Or is there a Robert that passed with an R name?
No, Rocco.
Rocco.
Yeah.
That your father's name was Rocco. Yeah. I couldn't remember. Yeah. This is another R name.
Another R?
He had a brother who passed?
Did he have a brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his name didn't start with an R?
No. Mm-mm.
Did your grandfather's name start with an R?
No. Mm-mm.
They're still pushing R on you, Mom?
Yeah, well, I heard the R, but it could be Rocco. It could be Rocco, but he was here right away. Like as soon as he saw her, he lit up like a Christmas tree. So he said, "Oh my God!" He was like, "Yeah, Connie!" He was so happy. Yeah, he was so happy.
Connie, you look amazing. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. You look unbelievable.
I saw you recently, but you look terrific. How's everybody? Family's all good?
Yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's good. Good.
No grandchildren? No grandchildren yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Your father says soon.
Leave Rocco alone.
Yeah, maybe. He says soon. He says you're going to be a grandma.
I wish. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Is Rocco still doing the UFC stuff, Connie?
Yes, he is. He's still doing the MMA. Yeah.
Really?
Guys, look up
Yeah.
Rocco Giambroni.
Yeah.
Is
MMA.
there a Facebook
Yeah.
page?
Rocco Giambroni MMA.
Yep.
And
He's
you're
really
doing
good.
something with nail polish.
Yes, I am. I'm
Right.
an independent stylist for Color Street.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that?
It's 100% real nail polish that comes in a strip, and you apply it on your fingers, on your nails, and they're amazing. I love them. I actually did a new set last night. I don't know if you guys could see it, but
Yeah.
I did a new set last night.
Who has the N name? Like
And-
Nettie, Nuni. There's an N.
Noni.
Noni.
That's my
Who's
grandma.
that?
She's my
She's
grandmother.
passed.
Yeah, she's my
Oh my
grandmother.
God.
Yeah,
Yep.
passed. She's with your mother. Who has a G name? A female with a G name.
Female with the G. Female with the G.
It could be somebody else because I'm getting Gertie. And I know that wouldn't be like Gertrude. That wouldn't be with you. But somebody who's on the phone has a Gertie that wants to get through. Somebody here has a Gertie.
Yeah, I don't have a Gertie.
We've been riding off her coattails our entire lives, Mary
Yeah.
Jo.
Mary Jo. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
It's
sweet.
called
Yeah. Eric, we should just bow out and just give Mom the login information.
Yeah, I think you should do this like every day, Phyllis.
Seriously.
Well, you could help people. You know, we've been kicking around. We wanted to do this, so this is a little bit of a test show,
It's
so
amazing.
to speak,
It's
because we have a
amazing.
little bit of an audience.
Well, you know what it is? I've been doing it to everybody.
Mr. Vinny,
Right.
this show's going to be in Hulu.
And I know what limousine service I'm going to insist on, right?
Exactly.
It was funny because whoever calls me from work and I have a problem with them, all of a sudden I start hitting them with dead relatives, you know?
Oh no.
And, yeah, I do. And so I've been kind of like cutting my teeth on that.
Oh,
But, you know, like I was nervous about doing this like on the fly like that because, you know, but you have to leave your ego. All you do is you oh my God, they're showing the pastries, Connie.
they're showing what?
Pastries like like you know that pastry looks like a rainbow.
A rainbow?
It looks like it's chocolate covered,
A rainbow cookie.
a rainbow cookie, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like I think of it as a brownie. Was that a favorite? What's happening that we have all this interference?
Do you guys hear that interference?
I
Hold
hear
on one
it.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on one second. Is it gone now?
yeah.
Yeah, it was Connie's.
All right, let's add Connie back in now.
Okay. Did somebody eat that, Connie? Was that a special?
You're gonna it's amazing because my son Giovanni, his birthday is on Monday. And
Okay.
I was literally just talking today with my sister and my son about getting him a rainbow cookie cake for his birthday.
Yeah, they're showing me a celebration with the cookie.
Yeah.
And they're showing me a tablecloth is out and it's surrounding with food, you know, like meatballs and pasta and like all the. He's showing me a whole fish too, so somebody must be eating a whole fish. And yeah, so he's showing me like this table, and they're all around the table, and they said, "We're waiting. We're hungry, Connie. Just do it already." But they're going to be there. If you make a celebration, they're all going to be there.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be a double celebration. My nephew is making his communion and we're having a party on Sunday for him. And we're also doing Giovanni's birthday at the same time. So
Is there a Carlo? Is there a Carlo?
Is there a what?
Carlo? Carlo.
Carlo. No, Carlo. No.
Okay, write it down. A Giancarlo? A name with Carlo in it. Write it down and ask. See if there's like maybe a great grandfather. But find out what their names were. Okay.
Connie, is Giovanni turning like 8 or 9?
He's like 20. He's turning 20.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Yeah.
He was like 1.5 feet tall the last time I've seen him.
I know. He's gonna be 20 years old.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable, Connie. Connie, thank you for listening. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
One other pastry, Connie, they want you to buy, I don't know what they're called, but they look like a seashell, and it has like...
Trigger dolls. I know exactly what they are.
Yeah, he said to me, don't forget whatever they are. He's saying it. I don't understand.
Yes.
Was that his favorite?
That was my dad. Yeah, my dad.
Don't forget it. He wants it. Like he says, bring one.
Ma, what's it called? What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's like a...
Connie, what's it called?
It has like very flaky dough.
Hold on.
So it looks like a shell. It does.
Right. Yeah, he's showing me that. So they'll all be there.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. That's amazing. That's so amazing.
Connie, we love you. We hope you're well. You look great.
So much. When all this craziness is over, I'm gonna come and visit you. I promise.
100%. You have to. You have to.
I miss you.
We
Connie,
love you, Connie.
He wants me to stress to you the fact that he knew about the cake. It's to reaffirm with you that he's with you all the time. He says, I don't miss nothing, he told me. This is exactly how he's saying. He says, I don't miss nothing. That's exactly how he's saying it to me. And he wants you to know he sees everything. He's more part of your life now than he was ever. So he wants you to know. He says, I even heard about the cake, so that should be, that should validate it for you.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I needed that.
I'm glad. I love you, Connie.
Connie, be good. Take care, Connie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Connie. All right, I'm emailing
crazy
someone.
Interference.
Yeah, that was.
It was the
I was
spirit.
ready to yell at Michael. I was ready to say, "Stop cracking your knuckles."
No, that wasn't me.
Mom, explain to everybody what it's like. Explain to everybody what it's like, and then maybe this will trigger for somebody that they're actually having the same experiences as you.
Everybody has. There's nothing special. I'm not gifted. We all have this. We're just so busy with life. We're busy with this, and so. I have to tell you how it happened. I remember that time with Connie. I did see, this was maybe 20 years ago. We lost our parents. I lost my father and she lost her mother within 2 weeks of each other. And we were both heart sore because it was like very sudden. I mean, Connie's mom had been sick, but you're never ready, And I remember being in the office and seeing a dead guy following Connie. But I didn't think too much about it. And then there were other instances. A few weeks ago, I said to the kids, there's going to be an earthquake. And sure enough, the next morning there was an earthquake. So yeah, I do get those feelings. But I never really pursued it. And of course, after we lost David, I wanted to be able to talk to him.
We have another guest here.
Okay, so I started to go. So what it is you get the information. It's like a train is passing you and you kind of hear it. You have to really listen. They're slowing down and you have to speed up. So it's kind of like you hear a little bit or you just see a letter or you get a picture in your head. What my mentor has taught me is to recognize not personal information, but the information that's coming in. And anybody can learn that. And we all have it. It's how many people here have had a gut feeling about something like I'm not supposed to go out tonight and they don't go and then something happens. We all have that intuition.
What's up, Mark?
Hi, Mark.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
I wanted to pick somebody we really didn't know.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
And we have no idea who you are, but thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Well, I got inspired by Tim. I saw that he was just in a live broadcast, and I know Tim for a couple of years. I was like, I got to do that as well.
That's fantastic.
I'm by the way getting an older woman behind you. So I don't know if it's a mother or a grandmother.
Probably my grandmother.
Yeah. Was she instrumental in your life? Did she used to go to have? She's showing me like you sitting at the kitchen table and she would feed you.
Oh, absolutely. She would always say that, I have to eat that. I don't, that's why I have a stomach now.
Yeah. So she showed me like a cherry tablecloth with cherries on it. Like it's a red tablecloth. Like that's what I'm seeing, a kitchen with like a red tablecloth and that you're sitting at the table and by a window and that, she would look. Like, did you go there after school? Did she used to babysit for you or something?
Very possible, yeah. My both of my grandparents took care of us.
Did she wear her stockings like rolled up to the knee? You don't remember?
Can't remember that for sure. Not.
Ask your mom. You know, my grandmother used to do that. She's showing me her stockings. She came from another country, right?
Yes, and I was born and raised in another country.
Yeah, yeah. I'm feeling like it's not Italy. Like I want to go to Italy, but it's not Italy. Like maybe it could be like the Middle East. Is it somewhere in the like Turkey? I'm getting like one of those countries. Like I don't know the name of the stands. One of those countries. Is it like a country like that?
Well, it is not. I'll tell you shortly by my background. Well, Italian wannabe. I did own the Italian store. Lived in Brooklyn, New York. I had a lot of Italian friends, so that was an influence for me to open up the Italian store. My dad's side are Greek.
Croatia or Greece? I was going to say Croatia.
So my dad's side are Greek, Polish, and Ukrainian, and my mom's side and myself, we were already born in Estonia, which was part of Russia many years ago.
Estonia is where I would. Croatia, Estonia, one of those countries. Yeah.
Europe. Very close.
Yeah, like that kind of. Yeah. So, because I'm getting like those kind of we've been to Greece, so they're showing me like a Greek landscape, but it's not Greece. You know, it's kind of like you see like the beach is short and the rocks, the water is on the rocks. That's what they're showing me.
This is what it is, Baltic Sea. We're right by the Baltic Sea.
That's what they're showing me, but I didn't know the name of it. Okay. So, is there somebody with an L name like I won't know these names, but like an L name I can see there is. So it's Lazarus or it's like it's an L name. Is that your grandfather?
It is my father-in-law, Lenny.
Lenny, and he passed? Did he pass?
Five months ago yesterday.
Yeah. Did he pass from the heart? Don't tell me,
yeah.
just yes or no. Did he pass from the heart? But it was sudden? Like you guys were not prepared?
We were not ready yet.
You weren't ready. He was sick, but you weren't ready yet. Like he said he couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't take it anymore. He just couldn't do it. He was getting treatment.
Yes. Sorry.
You were a son to him. He's making me cry. He's saying you were like a son to him. Did you used to do stuff with him? Like, did you build stuff with him?
I
like
wouldn't say
project?
Unfortunately, I have known him only for 7 years, but yeah, I was very, very close, especially for the last half a year to a year when he was diagnosed with something.
You took care of him, like you drove him to the doctor a lot, right? He's thanking
yes, I did.
you. Yeah, he's thanking you. He said, I could be myself when I was around you. I couldn't, he said, he's saying he didn't have to be so strong when he was with you. He could let you understood and you let him be in his own skin. He didn't have
Absolutely.
to go. Who's Marie? Who's Marie?
Don't recall Marie.
Write it down.
Know.
Write it down and
Okay.
see if there's a Marie.
Okay.
His wife.
Mm-hmm.
She comes from another country too?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, also that kind of area, like the Ukraine or what, like those kind of, like not countries that you would, yeah, right?
Correct.
Did he smoke cigarettes?
I don't think so. He played soccer when he was younger professionally, so I don't think so.
Somebody was a smoker. Somebody was a smoker. I think it's more towards your side. But,
my dad smoked when he was younger.
Well, your dad's here, right? No, your dad passed? So that your father's coming through now. Is there a Paul?
Paul?
Paul.
Probably with P, it's my grandfather.
Yeah.
His name was Peter.
Okay, it was a P name. Yeah. So that, right. Yeah. Okay, because I got the P, Paul. They showed me St. Paul's, but it could be St. Peter's, right? Like that's, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. Who liked sausage cooked in bread? Like, who ate bread with sausage on the in, like baked in?
Wow.
That's you?
That was me. I owned the Italian store in Maryland a few years ago, and we were going to Italian feast in Washington D.C. They always invited us, and the main stuff what we did was also always Italian sausage and peppers, and this is my favorite dish back in days.
Yeah, they're showing me that you have 2 children.
I do.
You have a boy and a girl?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they're about 8 or 9, like in that. They're not like 20 and 25, right? They're not out of the house, like they're still in the house.
They between well, I have yeah, so I should say I have 2 of my blood kids and they're not with me, and then I have 2 non-blood kids who are with me. They still in the house, and they are turning 18 shortly.
Okay, they're twins?
Yes, they are.
This is a boy and a girl?
No, boy and a girl, they're not twins, but 2 boys are twins. And,
they're saying that's
right.
not. But you have a boy and a girl
outside of this house.
Right. Does the girl's name start with a P?
No.
Who is there? They're still saying Paul, so it could be a Paula. Is there a Paula? Paula? Paula?
Not that I would recall.
Ask around the family. But yeah, they told me the boy and girl are yours. They're not in the house, and the 2 boys are twins.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Does one of them have a name that starts with a G? Who has a G name?
The last name starts with G.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So they show me the G.
This is crazy. I just want you to know we don't know who Mark is. We've never met Mark ever, but you're part of the family.
Maybe at a show. Did we meet you at a show one time, Mark?
You look familiar.
First time I've heard about you guys was in Nashville when I at the Bill Faith show just a few weeks ago.
Very nice.
Yeah,
it's nice to meet you. So let's. So you have a car service now?
Yes, I do have car service.
In what city?
Here. I'm in Marlboro, New Jersey.
Oh, you should contact Vinny.
We're always looking for Jersey operators. Please email Eric your information. You're in.
Yeah, you have my email now, so
absolutely.
Email me all your info.
Are you busy? You're okay?
I'm sorry.
Are you busy?
Sort of course, like everybody else, we're doing the best to stay busy, but at least we were paying the bills and it works out. So we'll definitely see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, there is. And you have to look outside of the box. Like I told Tim before, your father-in-law is saying, look for work in places that you wouldn't have looked before, like maybe people going for colonoscopies or for treatments. Look for that kind of work to shuttle people. This is from your father-in-law. He's saying, look for that kind of work where you're not going to make great money, but if it keeps the wheels spinning, it'll help. He says, he says, look outside the box, which is exactly what the other spirit had told us, Tim's grandfather. So your father was saying the same thing.
I think I know the name of your show, Mom.
What?
The Limousine Psychic.
Right? No, she has a PH in her name. You could do Psychic Phyllis.
No, or the limo medium or something like that. And then you can drive around the back of a car.
Yeah, that's really.
And you can read people. I'm serious. I'm 100%.
Well, that Thomas John did that, but
that's amazing.
Whatever.
Mark, thank you, and please keep in touch. Send us an email with your information. We're
absolutely. We will. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Tell your wife. Does your wife make something special for her father? Did she used to make something that, like when Daddy was coming, kind of thing? I don't know if she called him Papa or Daddy. Did she make something for him that was special?
I can't recall at this moment, but absolutely, he had some favorite dishes, and I know, and my wife is excellent cook, so whatever she make, he absolutely loved it.
He's an only.
Sure, there was something separate.
He's showing me peppers, so I don't know why he'd show me peppers. But did he? Is she the only daughter?
She is the only daughter.
He's saying she's the light of his life.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
She still is the light of his, and he's telling her to stop. She's heart sore. Your wife is heart sore. He's saying, release it because he hasn't left. And he says, if she had a song that she associates with him, like maybe they had a daughter song. Yeah, I don't know.
There is a song.
There is a song. He says, tell her to listen. It's going to come on when she least expects it. This song is just going to start to play. And it's just to reassure her that he's always around her. But your wife cooks a lot? She's in the kitchen?
She does.
Yeah.
She is. She doesn't like to be there, but yeah, she is.
Yeah, he's with her a lot. He says, does she sit at the kitchen table? Like, is she sad and she's sitting at the kitchen table?
Yeah,
He's
she does
sitting
that.
with her. Is there a window by this kid? They keep
There
showing
is.
this window. Do you have a tree that's near the window?
Yes.
Does it have white flowers on this tree? In the spring when it buds, does it have white flowers? He says, watch.
Absolutely.
Oh, I just got the chills. He says he's going to give her a bouquet of white flowers. She should watch for those flowers and
Wow.
not to despair, but to look at those flowers and know that he's with her. And every time she should look at those flowers, it's a dogwood, right? It's a dogwood tree probably. So it's that what the white flowers. He says, when she looks at those flowers, know that that's a validation that he's always with her.
Wow. Thank you. Absolutely. I'm gonna let her know. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mark.
All the best to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Mark. Email me, all right, Mark?
Eric,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Eric,
I will, Eric.
Eric, we can't lie to her anymore. I can't ever I took out the garbage, or I didn't eat carbs this weekend.
Not according to the
It's gonna
spirit.
be like, really? Daddy told me that you were eating carbs this weekend. Like we can't lie. This is ridiculous.
I sent out the link to a couple people, so whoever gets here first will be the next on the air. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Do you guys like this format? Do you like that mom is reading people? And if you don't, we'll go back to Eric and I yabbiting about allergy shots. We have no problem about that.
I don't know how we're gonna follow this up.
I don't know. I really want to make this separate from Okon Bros and maybe do a Friday night readings with people.
It's enough. It's enough, Michael.
I can't
I'm not made for showbiz. But yeah, this is great. This is good. So let's see who joins next.
It's so funny. It's so funny how you get.
Hold on, Mike. All right, good.
You got
someone
warmed up.
Out there has a Susan. Is there someone who's who lost a Susan? Somebody with the name Susan. Thanks, Lakeisha. Somebody have a mother named Susan.
Need for showbiz, but yeah, this is great. This is good.
Hi,
hey Randall, can you shut off the
It's
link?
So funny.
Shut off whatever you've been watching it on. You got that? All right, good.
Is that?
How you doing, Randall?
Do you have a mother that's passed?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, but you take the name Susan. Did you have that name? No.
No.
Okay. All right.
Hi, how is everybody?
Hey, Randall.
Hi.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. So you also in the limo industry?
I'm also in the limo industry.
What city?
So currently Hopatcong, New Jersey. So about 35, 40 miles west of Manhattan. We got our start in the Hudson County area, right outside the Lincoln Tunnel. My great-grandmother started a cab company that kind of went through the family for about 80 years. My father got involved.
Was anyone's name Molly or Molly?
Yeah.
That was her name?
No, that wasn't her, but I had a great-grandmother named Amelia, but she was called Molly.
Yeah, wow. They're telling me Molly. Did you lose a contemporary to you, like a brother or a cousin? Did you lose someone who was yes, okay, yeah, all right. There's a young man. You lost him years ago, right?
February will be 10 years.
10 years. I'm not feeling like it was illness that took him. I'm feeling like it was an accident.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was, he was very upset and he was sad, right? And he just couldn't take it anymore. Was his marriage falling apart?
No, he wasn't married. He never got married. He never had kids.
Right. Okay. But did you find him?
It wasn't me, no.
But somebody found him.
It was his girlfriend.
Yeah, and yeah. This was your brother?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. You were really close growing up, right?
We were together a lot. We butted heads quite a bit. We didn't see eye to eye, but we always had each other's back.
Backs, right. He was very stubborn.
You could say that.
He was your older brother?
He was younger.
He was the younger brother. So
yeah.
did you were the one who took the hits for him? all the time? Like, in other words, you were the one who stepped in front, and was your dad strict? Who was strict?
Probably me, he was free-spirited, I guess you could say, long story, short story, he was a drug addict for many, many years. It didn't, he was kind of functioning. He was very functioning, had lots of friends, lots of people around him, but he lived many lifetimes in his short lifetime, if you follow my.
I get it.
Yeah.
He lived on the edge.
Oh, all the time.
But I'm getting he didn't take his own life. If that's your
no, he didn't.
He didn't. Well, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. What happened?
Kind of a mistake, yeah.
He didn't realize, like, in other words, the mixture, whatever it was, he didn't intend for what happened to happen, but he wants you to know it was a relief to get it all done with. He was never going to get better. He couldn't kick that life.
Nope, never.
And
exactly right.
He's showing me the taste of it. The taste of it was so good. He liked being high. He
loved being high.
Being high. And was his name Richie? Who's Richie?
No, but it's very close.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you, or you want to give it one more guess?
No, we'll make him work for it, but okay. I'm getting that kind of a name.
Yeah, very, very close.
Yeah, he said you were like two peas in a pod. Even though there was a lot of fighting in the pod, like he got you, and he knew that all you wanted was the best for him. Like, he knew your intention was your intent was always to watch out for him, but you couldn't save him from himself. Like, he was his own worst enemy. And you have to stop feeling guilty that you were the hard act to follow. He wouldn't trade what he had with you for anything. You were a shining star, and I don't know what that means, but he's showing me a shining star. You were a shining star in his life, and he wouldn't give up anything. Were you baseball guys? Like, did you like baseball?
No.
Did you play? He's showing me baseball, so I don't know. Did you watch baseball, or he's showing me baseball? I don't know why, but that's what he's showing me. Did he have a ball? Did he have a ball from a game? Did he have a ball that somebody gave him?
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really into sports. He wasn't really into sports.
Did he like music? The heavy metal bands?
That was me.
So, because they're showing me heavy metal.
Okay.
And, so you were a real headbanger.
Pretty much. I used to have hair down to my shoulders.
Yeah, showing me like hair coming out like this in a leather jacket with studs. So like you were like.
I had a leather jacket at one time.
Yeah, they're showing me that.
Motorcycle jacket.
Yeah. Did you connect on music? You connected on something. Was he?
I don't know.
Was he an artist? Did he do art?
No.
He's showing me art. I don't know why, but that's what he's showing me.
Okay.
You just take it, and your mom is alive?
She is.
Does your mom have Alzheimer's or something?
My mom had a stroke about 6 years ago.
She's showing me she doesn't understand what's going on. Like, she doesn't.
Actually, I think she does understand, but what she can't do is speak or express herself.
Yeah, he's showing me that she can't. He visits her, like he sits with her. Is she in a home?
She is in her home, but she really hasn't left the house in many, many months at this point. So for the last 6 years, since she's had the stroke, again, half her side is paralyzed. So she really, she used to try to come out a little bit here and there. She just doesn't come out anymore.
He's showing me.
She sits there in her room, and that's about the whole of her life right now.
Bedroom green? Is it a green room?
I believe there's a green rug.
Yeah, he's showing me green, like that room, and he sits. He shows me like she's in a house dress and slippers, like mules.
Pretty much, yeah.
She's in the house, and he's showing me a rocking chair. So I don't know if she has a rocker, but he's showing me like a chair that rocks. That
a wheelchair. She's, she gets out of bed and she kind of sits in a wheelchair and gets herself around the room in a wheelchair, not so much a rocking chair, but
Who's Gary?
my uncle.
Okay, is Gary here or there?
He's here. He's alive.
Was
I
he
have an
close
Uncle
with,
Gary.
was he close with your brother?
So close.
Yeah,
Even closer than he and I were.
yeah, he's calling it. Was Gary like a young uncle? Like he was like the really cool uncle?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Wow.
like Gary got him. Like he, more than like let's say your father kind of didn't understand. Like I'm not getting even that your parents not together.
Actually, they are.
Yeah, they are together.
Yeah.
But I'm getting like a separation, like that it was Gary who kind of helped you guys out or helped him out when he was in trouble.
He did. Yeah. My brother actually, he lived with him for quite some time on and off. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm getting an M name for a female, like Marley or Maggie or like other than the Molly before, a different, like a more modern, like there's another M name. It could be Gary's wife, but I don't know. But I'm getting an M name.
Gary was never married. I can't think of anybody off the top of my. I'm sure I'll think of it later.
Right. Your brother's girlfriend. She smokes. She's a cigarette smoker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have an angel tattoo on her shoulder? Because I saw. I mean, you're not in touch with her, right?
Rarely, very rarely. She actually reached out recently.
Yeah, because before I felt that somebody got a memorial tattoo, so it might be her because I got a smoker and that memorial tattoo.
Well, her name is Amy, so it doesn't start with M, but there's an M in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So that could have been the name he was calling at. They had a tumultuous. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't all kittens and rainbows, right?
Wow, it was pretty rough.
Pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost like, all right, I would come home and Amy would talk to my wife,
right,
and tell her what was going on or what happened that day, because it was always like a show, like what happened today. You'd come home and get the daily news of what happened between them two.
But I'm getting that friction.
Oh yeah, plenty of friction.
It added to his discomfort. Like in other words, he was kind of stuck in every capacity. There was like no way out for him.
She was very, very clingy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you could I could almost see that, like she wouldn't let go. She wouldn't let go. And you said something about how it happened. The story is that she made him something to calm him down and put him to sleep on the night he died.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like what you were saying.
Right. It was not intentional.
Right. It wasn't intentional.
It was too many of the wrong things. I know I said Richie. Is it Ricky?
No.
It's not Ricky. I'm not getting the name, but I
Do you want the name?
No. Okay. I always like it when they tell me.
Okay.
But I'm in the ballpark, right? So
you're in the ballpark. Yep.
I'm in the ballpark. So, but he's definitely. Did you guys have a dog named Rusty or something? He's showing me a dog. Did you have a dog?
No, but Rusty was a nickname for him.
Oh,
actually, my Uncle Gary called him Rusty.
Okay, and that was a nickname. Yeah.
Jesus
his name now.
Christ, man.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What, you freaked out too?
I mean, this is our mother.
You don't understand. This happens all the time. We'll be on a Zoom conference call with a client,
with like a really big client. She starts talking to the client about their dead mother, and and they're like, you don't even have to say you're on a limousine service. You got the account. I say, I'm like, I'd like to see the competition do this.
Yeah, right. Really, who could do this?
Randall, when we're off air, email Eric your information. We're always looking for good guys in Jersey. Jersey's a hard market for us to take care of.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to help out.
And we're definitely, it's headed in the right direction. And
okay,
did he have a blue truck?
He had a blue motorcycle and a blue Mustang.
He's showing me blue. So.
Yep.
Yeah, he thought he was like all that,
He was. He loved his toys.
Yeah,
he just loved his toys. My father would always help out with toys, thinking that that would make him feel better or be better, and nothing ever helped.
Randall, have we ever met you before? Please.
Never. Like, never, ever, ever, ever.
Are we Facebook friends even? Like, I don't.
Not even Facebook friends. I only know about you guys because Bill Faith had mentioned you guys, and I saw a little tiny bit of the interview he was doing with you. Can I call you Phyllis? Is Phyllis okay? Mrs. O?
Madam Phyllis.
Madam Phyllis, really? Wow. I just popped on and I saw Mark. Mark is a friend of mine. Mark is an awesome, awesome guy.
Yeah.
Awesome friend, awesome operator. And then I saw you putting the thing out to have other people. I was like, all right, what the heck? I saw Mark and wow, I'm just blown away tonight.
This is unbelievable.
The brother's laughing. He says, you never thought you were going to connect with me tonight. He says, not in a million years. Did you used to watch a TV show together? There was one TV show that you watched, little boys. You were little boys that you watched the TV show. You used to sit and watch a show together.
Probably, I'm sure there was a handful, but again, I'm 53, so little boys is, over 40 years ago.
Yeah, no, this is when you were little. Like, you used to sit. He's showing me his leg is thrown over the couch, the arm of the couch, and you're on the other couch, and you were just like zoning out and watching. It's just the two of you, right? There's no
other. Right. So
siblings. Yeah, he felt closest with you in those times.
Wow.
And you have 2 kids.
3. I had 2 kids while he passed. And then I had another one. So again, he passed in 11, and I have a 6-year-old now. That
you have 2 boys and a girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's showing me. He knew the 2 boys, right?
No,
he knew the boy and the girl.
Knew the boy and the girl. They're only 18 months apart.
Right.
So they're 16 and 14, and again, about 6.5 years ago, I had a third.
Did he buy one of them a bicycle, or did he buy one of them like a little motorcycle? Some those kind of what do you call them? Play school. Did he buy like some kind of a bicycle for the little boy?
I don't remember that, but I don't know if this is going to freak you out or not. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I go into the 6-year-old's room.
Yeah.
And I pick up this toy motorcycle. I'd say it was about this big, just a piece of plastic, a little plastic motorcycle. And I said, "Do you know where this came from?" And he said, "Uncle Russ."
Oop, right. Oh, no, it's okay. I knew his name was Russ from the Rusty. I knew it already, but
yeah. Okay.
But yes,
my brother had given my older son that little toy motorcycle.
That's what he was telling me. He's showing me the motorcycle.
And this just literally, this is so crazy. Like, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I had it in my hands.
He's making Twilight Zone music in my head.
He's being devilish, isn't he?
What? Say it again.
He's being a little devilish.
Well, he's a funny guy. He's
oh
like
my God.
a little bit cynical, and he's making the music, and he's saying, "Tell my brother I'm around more than he knows." So, do you have a fireplace?
I do.
Yeah. Do you hang like stockings on there?
Yes.
Okay, watch, the stockings are going to fall off. They're going to just keep falling off, and I bet you let us know Christmas time if those stockings are popping off the mantle. But he's around.
You just gave me the chills, Mom.
What?
You just gave me the chills, Mom.
He's family. He says, "Hey, we're family." Do you have a special thing like you make Christmas like ham, like it's like a family thing, like you make it's like there's no Christmas unless we eat this thing?
Kind of. So my mother is Italian, and since I'm a baby, we do that 7 fishes thing.
Right.
So Christmas Eve is the same year after year after year.
Yeah, he's telling me he hates the baklava. I don't know. Did she used to make that baklava, that salty fish? Did she used to bring that?
It changes slightly every so often.
Is he a shrimp guy? He says, "I like the shrimp."
Yeah.
So he's there. Know that if you make the Feast of the 7 Fishes, he's at the table with you.
Good. That's good to know.
Okay.
And guys, you have to ask for your loved ones to leave you signs. You have to ask for them to hear from you, and it works.
He's showing me also dimes. Have you found dimes recently?
I wrapped up a bunch of coins I had, so that
Yeah, he's showing specifically dimes. He's showing me. So he says, "Woo," that music. I see.
Yeah.
He's kind of like fucking with you, if you know what I mean. He's around.
That's him. That's his personality.
He's around you. But listen, I just tell what I see and what I feel, and he's definitely around. And tell Gary. Is that what I said? I don't remember. I never remember.
My uncle that was very close with my brother.
Tell Gary, he loves him he loves him, and he really appreciates him. Not that he doesn't, he loved your parents, but Gary was really.
He was so close with my uncle Gary. So close.
Does Gary watch TV at night?
That I don't know. I'm not that close with him, so I would imagine he does.
So if Gary's sitting and watching TV at night, he's sitting on the couch next to him, so he should know that. All right.
Wow. Yeah, I'll tell him.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. Please.
Randall, email us, man. That was mind blowing.
I'm blown away. If I ever see you, Phyllis, I'm gonna hug you so hard and so tight.
I'm going to show you our COVID hug. This is the COVID hug. This is how we COVID hug. So this is our COVID hug.
After we get vaccinated, we're going to have a big party in Vegas.
Yeah. I will reach out. Thank you so much for having me.
Randall, have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in.
And I'm going to stay on and watch. How do I get off? Leave studio.
That's it.
Pleasure meeting all of you.
Take care, Randall. Be good.
Now. Nice meeting you.
Gosh, it's like getting better per reading.
Well, it kind of like I said.
I just got a text message from Danielle, a good friend of mine from college, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" She's like, "What is happening?" You've met Danielle a dozen times. You've met Danielle, and I'm literally in caps, like, "What is going on?" Your mom is amazing. OMG.
Thank you. I'm not. All I am is like an antenna. That's all I am.
Is there more, Eric? I think this is got to be like
we fine. I just sent the link out, so we'll give it a second. But yeah, guys,
I'm gonna get water, so you have to.
No.
Go ahead, Mike. Go take a break.
I have to get water.
Yeah, guys.
She does this everywhere. Everywhere we go, we'll be at we really don't go anywhere now. But like, if someone comes to the house we actually had flying squirrels. My mom had flying squirrels in her house. I had flying squirrels in my house.
I had
and Eric had flying squirrels. It's like we're being attacked by fucking flying squirrels on the North Shore of Long Island. And like my mom read this guy and knew that his girlfriend, or maybe it was his wife, died. He's like the nicest guy. His name is Joel, and he doesn't believe in the afterlife. But she was spewing out shit. My God, man, we have like a new Okon Bros format.
I just want to say that this was my idea. Just for the
record. Well, you called me an hour before. You're like, let's have mom on, let her do psych readings. I'm like, I don't know, is that so Okon Bros?
We have our noon operations call. We had our noon operations call today, and then on the call today, we're like, should we have Phyllis on the show? And everyone's like, yes.
Everyone on the operations call, when you're lying, Phyllis knows. Phyllis knows when you're lying. Phyllis knows. That's the name of the podcast. Phyllis knows.
I don't.
Are you having fun, Mom?
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's nice I feel like
sleep good tonight.
Make people happy that they hear. We all miss. I mean, we all feel it. I mean, you miss your father. I miss Dad. I miss my parents. We talk about it, how much you miss your grandparents. And, life changed the first time we went to a medium. And
there are other mediums out there, guys. If you're interested, there's Glenn Dove. He is amazing. Look up Google Glenn Dove medium or psychic. George Anderson is he is like the Cadillac of psychics. He's expensive, but he is amazing. There's life before George and there's life after George Anderson. Thomas John, we interviewed him on our podcast.
Yeah,
he is phenomenal. If you can grab him, he's a very hard guy to get readings with, but he does a lot on his Facebook group. So if you guys are missing somebody, you could be watching this because they're trying to get you a message.
Yeah, Kim Russo's another one. And if you look, if you're interested, because we all do get signs, and anybody, there are no special gifts. Anybody can do this.
Bob Levine finds dimes.
Well, you know what? Bob, did you lose your father? Is your father gone?
We have our next guest here. Let's
Hi.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh my God. He lives. He lives.
Scott,
I love it. You look like a poker player from Vegas, living in
Quarantine
Florida.
How you doing, people?
You
Great.
look great,
Hey,
Scott.
Scott.
Look at you guys.
You didn't age a day, my man.
I was in bed and I turned on you clowns and I said, "Uh-oh."
For everyone's frame of reference, Scott was part of our little clique. It was Scott, it was Neil, it was Mitch, it was Sammy, and it was Paul, and it was everyone. And man, Scott, you look great.
Some great poker games in the
Florida is doing you well.
Yeah, we got a look. This is my backyard.
Magical.
How you doing, Phyllis?
I'm doing great. You know, having fun.
Nice
Scott, we saw John Edward at Westbury Music Fair.
Oh, he's another one. John Edward is a great medium if you can get an appointment.
Are you getting anything for Scott, Mom?
I'm feeling like his grandfather's there. Did you have a grandfather who passed?
I did.
Yeah. Was he instrumental in something with your bar mitzvah?
He did. He did the bread.
He cut the challah. He cut the challah. But you were like, is the apple? Are you the only grandson?
No.
Or are you?
There's two grandsons actually.
But you're the only boy in your. I don't know. I think you have a sister, right?
I do.
Yeah, that is not. Nobody's telling me that, but I sort of remember that. But this is your mother's father?
No, it was my mother's father passed as well. Actually,
who's Sam? Who's Sammy?
Sammy's a friend, but
not Sammy. Sammy, like I don't want to say his name. Not Sammy J. Are you talking about Sammy J? No, I'm not talking about Sammy J. You have a grandfather, you have a great uncle. There's a Sammy. Write it down and ask your parents who Sammy is.
Okay. There's my
Don't tell me the names. Don't tell me. Let them work for it. Do you have an H like a Herman or a Hyman?
Work for it.
Make those spirits work. Is there a Herman or a Hyman? Like a Hy or a Hyman?
Those are all relatives, but they're not. I don't.
That's the names that are coming through.
That's awesome.
I'm getting that S name really strong. Is there a Sarah that passed, like a female Sarah, like a great grandmother or grandmother Sarah?
Not that I could think of. No.
Who was somebody was in the garment industry, in the schmata business?
Yep.
Yeah, that was your father's father was in the. Did somebody make ties? Was somebody a tie maker, or they did something with ties?
That's the other side of the family, but not ties, but
material, like fabric,
like haberdashery.
Yeah, men's clothing. Because they're showing me a suit. They're showing me a fancy tie. They're showing me like a brown tie with orange. You're wearing orange. I see orange stripes. So they're showing me that they did fancy clothing, and I see a carnation in the lapel. Like this was high end kind of stuff, not schmata business. This was high end. That's what they're showing me.
That's funny.
Somebody lived in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a loud house. It was like a loud house. A store. They had a store in Brooklyn. Did they live over the store? At one point, did they live over the store?
I don't know that.
That's your mom's family, right?
That was my mom's family, right?
Ask your mom. Is there a Miriam? Write it down. Ask her if there's a Miriam.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to ask about Sarah, and you're going to ask about Miriam if those names, show up.
Okay.
I'm also getting a Helen. Is there a Helen? Helen, Helena, or an Eileen? Because that's how that one comes through. Helen.
You're like
Arlene.
So now, are these people that passed, or are these people that are just?
They're just calling the names, so I don't know if they're.
So you're like, I won't say the names, but you're literally one letter off so far, like 4 times of people that are still here that they would be asking for.
Right.
I mean, it's like that. It's that close.
That's how I hear the name. Like in other words,
you don't know my mom's name, but I could tell you if you want.
Well, I guess if we're close, you could tell me. Yeah.
Well, her name is Irene.
Well, that's it. So we're close, right?
Yeah, that's. That's
So
about as close as you're gonna get.
yeah, but that what you do is you take the information, you kind of fit it in. You know what I mean? Make it fit.
I'm with
but
you.
that's what they're telling me, that Reen sounds. So, I go to the names that I know, which is Arlene, Eileen, Helene. Those are the names that I go to. I wouldn't think of Irene because that's
outrageous.
Just, yeah.
I just got the chills big time.
That means somebody walked through you. Who's Irwin? Was there an Irwin or an Irving? Somebody with that kind of a name, Irving, or an AB? Is there an AB? Like they had old-fashioned names. They were like these old kind of Morty.
So, yeah. Well, we named my son after one of them. It's very, very old school name.
Yeah.
His name is Meyer.
Meyer.
So I mean,
I don't think that was it though, Mom.
No, it wasn't. I heard Morty, but there's an M name. But yeah, so you named him after your father's father, right?
No, we ended up naming him because a friend gave us the name that we ended up liking, and then we found out that he was a relative from a long time ago.
Oh, so you picked the name, and then you found the dead relative.
Basically, yeah, the name basically picked itself, and like through some strange friend who like came into our life for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then you found the relative.
Exactly.
So one side of the family was in haberdashery. Was the other side in something to do? I'm getting, I hate to be repetitive, but I'm getting the baking of bread. But that could also be the challah. He's showing me the challah. Did somebody work?
He worked at Pathmark.
So he worked in food.
Yep.
He wasn't a butcher, though, right?
He was a butcher.
He was a butcher. Okay.
He absolutely was a butcher.
Yeah, because I said grocer, and because I'm getting that bread a lot. I'm getting the bread. He didn't own the bakery. He didn't own the like. In other words, he didn't own the grocery. He worked there.
He worked there.
Yeah.
Are you freaking out now, Scotty?
A little bit. That was a good one. That was good. I was teetering on the edge, and that was it.
I pushed over.
We're working. We're getting there.
Was one of your grandmothers very short and had very black hair? Very dark hair. Very small. Really. Somebody was very short and had dark hair. Who played mahjong? Who plays mahjong?
Things I wouldn't know.
You don't know. Write it down and ask. And they're showing me stuffed cabbage. I don't know why they're showing me stuffed cabbage. Ask your mother about the stuffed cabbage.
Okay.
Is your family Hungarian?
No.
They're Polish?
Yes.
Somebody's Hungarian. Ask them who's Hungarian.
Okay.
One of your relatives might be Hungarian because they're showing me Hungarian goulash. They're showing me the stuffed cabbage. Like there's an issue about how the stuffed cabbage is made. Half the family wants it this way and the other half wants it that way.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There's more.
Who me? I'm waiting for them to talk to me.
Oh, there's no more. Scotty, let's get a poker game going right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Party poker.
Party poker right now.
Can you imagine? Hold on. One of my daughters is about to walk outside.
Okay.
She caught me. Chloe, say hello. This is Michael, Eric, and Phyllis. These are my friends from New York that I grew up with. We used to play poker and hang out all the time. This is Chloe.
Hey,
She's
Chloe.
12.
Hi, Chloe.
Welcome to the podcast. I have a 12-year-old son.
I'm on the show.
You are
live
live
to the world right now.
She is
Looks like
a
you,
psychic
Scott.
medium.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh my God, Scott, it's a mini you.
A mini you. Oh my God.
So cute. Scott, write to Michael and I'll send you a bunch of books for the kids.
Thank you. They loved the stories about the places in the world.
Oh, you got some?
I do. I have like 3 or 4.
Okay, I'll send you some more.
That'd be amazing.
How old is Meyer? He's like 4 or 5?
He's 5.
5? I have a pirate series.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Scotty, email me. And we'll
Scott,
get it over to you.
Lily? A Lillian? Write the name down. An
Lillian.
Aunt Lillian.
Aunt Lillian.
Write the name down and ask your mom.
Lillian.
Okay. All right. It was great seeing you.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank
Scotty,
you guys
thank you
so
for calling
much.
in, man. That was so much fun.
I got a Sol. S-O-L.
That's
Or
my
S-A-L.
grandfather. S-O-L. Saul.
S-O-L. S-O-L.
Yep. Oh, I just got the chills. Look at me.
That's the butcher, right?
No, that's the
haberdasher. I'm confusing them. I
They're
can't tell
screwing you up. They're
them.
fighting.
Yeah, they are they're fighting over the hulliptures, the stuffed cabbage. I'm telling you, it's a big deal.
I'm so grateful that he got his name to you, because that's just awesome. Because that's I mean, who's gonna guess Saul? That's impossible.
But you don't guess. They told, and he said
I know, but it's just mind-boggling.
I was afraid you wouldn't get it, so I said S-A-U, because you. But he definitely said, he showed me in big letters S-O-L. He wrote it right in front of my eyes. So
he was he was my poppy.
Yeah, they're coming through in Tallis. They come like it was important. Like he's wearing a white satin yarmulke. I don't know why. Were they alive for your wedding?
Yeah, they were.
They were. Did he wear a white satin yarmulke at your wedding?
I have. We had white yarmulkes.
Shiny white. Yeah. Show me the white yarmulke.
But I did take. I took something of satin from him, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I did. I took his handkerchief.
Yeah.
And that wasn't supposed to be taken before they said goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he said white satin to me. And,
cool.
And he did show me the yarmulke. He said it was the happiest day of his life, your wedding.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well,
you can mail the check, Scotty. You can mail the check to my house. That'll be $5,000.
I'll mail it to Mitch's house, and you just go over the back fence.
I did. Mitch was in the backyard.
Oh my God! Over the summer, so Mitch and I have like a home improvement type fence, right? Like Mitch literally comes down to his fence, and I go to my fence, and we're sitting and we're talking. We social distance, and Samara was there, and Sharon was there. My mom was over. The kids were swimming. We were all soaking our feet in the pool, and she goes, "Mitch." She goes, "Who's Abraham?" He goes, "That's my great grandfather."
Yes,
and she went off, Phyllis. She went off, and Mitch was like, "What?" Samara couldn't believe any of it. It was unbelievable.
Awesome. Yeah. Very cool.
Scotty, email me, my brother.
Yeah, I definitely will. It was wonderful seeing you guys. You guys look fantastic. I love what you're doing.
Thank you, Scotty.
And you take care of yourselves, guys.
Thank you.
Love you, Scotty. Thanks, man. Bye, Chloe.
Love you, Scott.
Bye-bye.
Chloe.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh man,
how cute.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we should wrap.
No, it's past your bedtime.
It's way past my.
Mom
bedtime.
could probably do this till 2 a.m. No sweat. Eric, is there anyone else that emailed you? Anyone else?
No. I think everyone's a little.
You're so full of shit.
No. I
I
swear to God. I think.
Well, if people want it, I'll do it again. So let them ask.
Yeah, leave comments down below if you guys like this format and you want Phyllis to read you guys. If you like it, please.
Do Psychic Wednesday.
We'll do Psychic Wednesdays with the Okon Bros.
And maybe we'll have. You know what? Maybe we'll have some other psychics on too.
That would be great.
We can get Edward on. I bet you Edward would come on.
Terrific.
Yeah, I think it just
expand whatever. Who knows where life takes you guys? Maybe we'll be a psychic channel.
1-800 Okon Psychic. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. That was mind-blowing. I'm so happy that we actually have that recorded. That's awesome. And now, if anybody wants to go back, or if you were read, go back and you can view it. And you can have this as a record. So this was great. We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you liked this, please share our channel. Please share everyone. Yes. Please share our interviews. Please subscribe. If you can, please subscribe to us. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It would be greatly appreciated.
I want to say one thing, and if you're in the limo industry, please contact Travis and William in LA. Contact Carl Carter. Contact Anthony, Jonathan, and Vinny in New York, and Odette, of course. and, you know, let them know about you. We're always looking for partners.
Listen, reach out to me on LinkedIn. Find me on LinkedIn, Eric Okon on LinkedIn. And every email that I get from an affiliate, I always go and forward it to whomever will go and handle that. So listen, we do not have much work going around now, but things are going to get better. We are going to get more busy. Let's keep the faith.
It is picking up a little. That is the good news. So I know this is, you know, we're like signing off now, but there definitely has been an uptick in business, and
it is going to get better. It will
is going to get better. Yeah.
It will get better, and we just have to stick together and help each other through it.
Likewise. All right, I'm going to sign off now. Hang out 1 second, guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Bye-bye.